We are back. Right, today we changing this stuff here. These are ball joints for C4 Citroen. I should have changed them a long time ago, but I haven't been finding time to get this done. But today it's not raining and it's not sunny, because when it's sunny we have to take the kids away, so I'm doing it today. All right, so I'm gonna show you how I do it, and then maybe one day you too you will do it the same way, make it easier. All right, this one goes in here. This is the box here. I bought these from General Traffic a couple of months ago. I'll look for the receipt. If I find it, I'll tell you how much I bought them. Okay, so let's go. Right, first thing first, we have to take off the wheel. So we're going to jack the car. This is the part that I always warn people to be very careful, because you'll be going underneath the car. So if you don't know how to jack the car, there are some points. I don't know if, yeah, this part here, it's for where you jack the car. It's much harder, it's stiffened, so that you can carry the weight of the car. So the jack just goes in here like so, and then you make sure that thing like so, right, like that. So we're gonna jack it, remove the wheel, then put the wheel underneath. Yeah, I've jacked the car, put the tire underneath there, then kind of lowered the jack a little bit so that also hold the weight. So if the jack fails, that will save me, because I'll be working underneath the car. All right, normally when you take off ball joints, you remove that, and there's a bolt. No, it's not a bolt, it's a nut. This nut, because the ball joint is here. What I'm trying to do is just remove this, push this down. I don't have a splitter. There's a device that is used to split here, so I'm gonna hit this with a heat gun, then hammer it. I think it will just come out. All right, then remove the ball joint here. Okay, so let's do that. I'm removing this one first. Now these are very old. This car has over 100,000 miles, so you need WD-40 on these, or else they will get damaged. You'll round them up and it will be a nightmare to take them out. Okay, so put WD-40. Yeah, I've sprayed WD-40. Now you need socket. This is socket number 21 mil. 21 mil, okay? This one is written 14 here. I don't know why, but it's 21 mil, not 14. Okay, so there we go. I've been doing this stuff for a very long time. I don't have an impact gun. It will be very easy. It took me forever to remove this. Right, it's out now, so I'm gonna start heating this. So we're gonna remove this clip here. I don't know what it is for. Just remove it so that once we fiddle with this, we don't damage it. So what you do is, I think you just get a screwdriver, and then you push it here. Just put, yeah, there we go. There we go. Then just leave it somewhere like that, so that as we keep on pushing this, then we don't damage it, because we need to use it again. The new ball joints don't come with a new one, so we have to reuse it again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the heat gun, hit this one for a couple of minutes, and then hit here with a hammer and get a crowbar and kind of put it here, push down. Okay, then it will slide out. I haven't removed that one there yet. This one here, I want to see if I can do with it in there. I will see. If I can do without taking it off, that's fine. But if I really need to take it off, I'll take it off. I don't want to remove all the stuff. I think it's a waste of time. Okay, let me just get the heat gun and heat this. And also WD-40 will be handy. All right, it's out, as you can see. It's very hot though. I was using one of these. Okay, I kept on heating around here. I kept on heating it around this area, not the whole thing, because I didn't want this bolt here to also expand. I just wanted this alone. So when I heat it with a hammer, it's still hot, very, very hot. When I hit it with the hammer, it started moving. As I said, I don't want to remove so many things. So all I have to do is just push it down, then pull this out, then start working on the ball joint. Right, it managed to come out. It's over here. It's getting dark there. It's over here. So it's the wishbone. That's the ball joint there. So I'm gonna just remove this rubber here to make way for the socket. There's a big socket. Let me see. There's this ginormous socket that is used for ball joints. It's a socket number 41 mil. All right, and it's a deep socket, so it's for the ball joints. All right, but to put it in there, this rubber here, it can still pass this rubber here, but because anyway I don't need it, I can always just remove it, just cut it off and then put it in there. Now this is locked here. There is a part here that when you put a new one, you have to hit in to lock. I don't know if it will show on the camera. It is somewhere here. You have to unlock it first before trying to remove it. Actually, this one doesn't look locked at all. Just gotta put a screwdriver in there. Okay, it doesn't look locked. Can this still focus? Come on. Right here. Okay, so I'm removing this boot. Right, I've put the socket in. As you can see over there, the socket is in. But because it's a very heavy socket, and also this ball joint is very tight, I've put the jack underneath it and then raise it so that it's tight in there. It will not go down. It's not going to fall. Then I put a long lever here, so that I can unscrew it. So it's, as you can see now there, it's coming out. I've already removed it. The other thing that I did is I hit the housing with a heat gun for about 5 minutes all around. In that way, all rust inside get cooked, and it comes out much easier. So as you can see now, I'm removing the jack here, so it's coming out. Okay, it's very hot because it's oh, there we go. There it is. Ooh, it's very hot. It's very hot. This heat gun, even though it looks lousy, 1800 watts, it does get this stuff to be really hot. So I've taken this one out, so I'm gonna put a new one, this one here. But before I do that, you have to put one of these It's called a lock thread, or Loctite, some people call it. Okay, so you put it on the threads and then you put it back there. As you can see, I didn't remove a lot of things. I removed just the nut and then pull this down, and I'm putting this back up again. Okay, there we go. That's a lock thread there, so I'm putting this back up underneath there again. Where is it? There it is. It goes there. You have to go in, just you have to tie it clockwise. Clockwise, not anti-clockwise. Going out is anti-clockwise, going in is clockwise, like so. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Put the jack underneath and then tighten it very hard. Then from there I will lock. There's this part here, you just bend it into here to lock it. Okay, right, I've put the socket down there, the jack to hold it. I'm going to put a long pipe lever to tighten it, but as I tighten it, it keeps on moving from there. So I've tied it, I've tied the caliper there. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want the drive shaft to come out. If the drive shaft comes out, oil is going to come out of the gearbox and we have some more work to do. So I've tied it so that it stays here, so that I can tighten it very hard with this lever. So far so good. So the lever is there, put it in here, this pipe, and then I go like whoa. Yeah, right, tight. So it's tight, so now it's time to lock it. Yeah, right here. They focus. Yeah, you see this hole here? Where is it? This one. You bend this in there. Okay, I'll show you after bending it in there. It's not very hard. All right. Right. I've locked it. It's very dark in here. Where is it? Right here. As you can see, I've bent it in. This thing is not focusing and it's very dark. I'm afraid. Can you see? Well, it's bent in here. Okay. So that's it. So I'm gonna remove this. Push the arm back down, and then put this thing back on. Okay. I got the light, so hopefully this time this will show. Good. Supposed to show now. Yeah, there, right there. I've bent it in. Can you see that? So I've locked it right there. I hope it's coming out properly. You can see right here. Right here. That's about it, folks. If you can see, sorry, you have to bend this in. Okay, this out. Put back the wishbone into the pin here. Then put the nut, the new nut, and job done. All done. Finished. So, good boy. It's ready for work. So I've changed them now, so I think they will be finished 60,000 miles to 100,000 miles. That's how long the ball joints last. So done now. Okay, take care, bye.